On April 1st, 2021, I ditched a career I absolutely hated to better myself and do the things I've always wanted to do. And that included my growing love and obsession with Ireland. I want to learn everything: culture, history, mythology, music, and the language. Which, if I'm being honest, looks really hard to learn, but I'm going to give it the old Smith try. Then, of course, there is my love of pubs and the role that they've played throughout history, and no better example of that than on that beautiful, beleaguered island in the North Atlantic, Ireland. April 1st, 2026, I depart for the Emerald Isle, and for 1 year, I'll hike town by town and conduct interviews with pub owners, pub regulars, historians, town know-it-alls, musicians, and basically anybody that wants to talk to me. If you'd like to support the project and the journey, basic Patreon support is only $3 a month, but just liking a video or subscribing to the channel and following the journey is just as helpful. I'm always looking for volunteers to work as liaisons for the project too, so if you live in Ireland and know people, feel free to hit me up. This is a huge goal and I need all the help I can get. The Smitty Learns Irish Pubcast begins April 26th and will be my life's work. Thank you. I want to get back to King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard, and I'm really gonna go hard here with this band. This is a band that does so many different fucking things, and I have to actually figure out on the fly what I'm going to do with King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard. I meant to do that, but I have so much now. King Gizzard on my Spotify that it's kind of just like quick. You can quick click and get there pretty fucking fast. So let me just go to their albums and pick a fucking song. And that's really what we're going to do here. And again, this is a band that has done so many things in the 3 albums. If December's on the live stream, December remembers. And don't listen to this album, December, because I'm going to give it to you on a rock and roll roundtable. But the new album, Petrodragonic, and the big long fucking title, is one of the greatest fucking stoner thrash albums I've heard in my entire life. It is so inventive and cool. But then the first album that I heard from them was like a trippy kind of rock and roll fucking prog kind of sound, and I really enjoyed it. And then I heard LW, and that was one we actually reacted to on the Rock and Roll Roundtable, and we all really didn't like it. So again, December, don't listen to that Petrodragonic album. But especially watching their live show and seeing what their other stuff sounded like. And I had already kind of made the decision to do a big, deep album dive on these guys. But just that live stream or that live set that I watched really kicked it into gear. It's hard pressed to find a band that I've seen that's that fucking talented. So we are going to go, and I want to listen to something from, one comment said something from Polygondwanaland. And again, this band can sound, the album that I didn't like was a very, like a dreamy, ethereal kind of thing. And I have no idea what this is going to sound like, but these guys are so fucking good. It's almost like I don't even care. It's almost like I know I'm going to like it because I've revisited the one album that I really liked. And I actually really fell in love with it even more just because now I'm attuned to their sound and things, you know? So we're just going to go with the title track for Polygondwanaland. McTag, this is kind of hippie music sometimes. You might fucking dig it. And no matter what they sound like, that fucking groove is always there. And I don't even know if I would call it a signature King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard kind of groove, but it kind of is. You know, it. If you don't know, if you're not haven't listened to them, you don't fucking know. But it is just, it's always there, no matter what they're doing. You know what I mean? And it just makes it go. I really have to apologize to people listening to this song with me that I still have my shitty thumbnail picture up. I'm sorry, that's off-putting, and I will try to never do that again in the future. Hopefully it's gone in about a month and a half, or 2 months, 3 months, however fucking long it takes for a nail to grow back. Like, there's a very hippie tone to it, and I mean that like in a great way. I really do. Where it's ethereal is the right word, but it's is that a flute? I don't know, but it feels like I should be walking through the woods. You know, just enjoying nature, fucking maybe on mushrooms or whatever. I should just be amongst fucking nature. That's what it sounds like. You know, it sounds like Polygondwanaland. And I know I can groove to this. It's going to be a great stoner album reaction. They flow from song to song so well, like into this. Let's go into the next song. Man, they fucking do that on every album, I feel like. It almost always feels like just one song with fucking a million transitions, but song to song, it just sounds like it's all one song, but with different sections. That's what one album sounds like. They fucking, I think, could be a brilliant band. I'm pretty sure. King Gizzard and the fucking Lizard Wizard, man. I'm telling you what, I don't know if it's going to be that album, but that I'm going to start with. I think I might start with the first one. 20-something albums is a lot to commit to, but I'm going to deep dive this band. So I'm going to figure out maybe half of that and I'll listen to other albums on my own time, but reactions, I mean, come on. Maybe 10, you know, I don't know. I know I'll start with the first one probably, but that band is fucking fantastic. I'm a big fan. What the hell, everything?